Major employment law changes have just been passed, and they give millions of you much more protection. This is one of the biggest shifts in employment rights that we've seen in years. Whether you're starting a job, managing your health, planning a family, or asking for flexibility, this affects you. Let me break down what's actually changing. First up, flexible working. This was already a day one right. What's changing is the process to make it more likely that your flexible working request is accepted. Employers will be required to explain why any refusal is reasonable. This is about driving real conversations about where flexibility is possible. Next, statutory sick pay. This again is already a day one right, but from April 2026, SSP will start from day one of your sickness, not as it currently is at day 4. And the lower earnings limit will be removed. This means that if you're an employee and you earn less than £125 per week, you will finally qualify. Now let's talk about parents. From April 2026, paternity leave becomes a day one right. The 26-week continuity of service is being removed. You'll be able to say you intend to take paternity leave from day one of employment. There is an important caveat. This changes eligibility to take leave, not paternity pay. Unpaid parental leave will also become a day one right, bringing around 1.5 million parents into scope. This makes the eligibility for these entitlements the same as maternity leave and adoption leave. And there's another quiet but important change. Paternity leave and pay will no longer have to be taken before shared parental leave and pay. That gives families more flexibility. Now, pregnancy protections. The plan is to make it unlawful to dismiss pregnant women, women on maternity leave, and new mothers for at least 6 months after returning to work, except in specific circumstances. The detail is still being consulted on, including whether it should be fair to dismiss a new mum or pregnant woman, whether this will be a day one right, and whether other types of parental leave should also be included. These protections are expected to come into force around 2027. And finally, bereavement leave. This will create a right to time off to grieve, including pregnancy loss before 24 weeks, recognising that grief does not follow a neat timeline. So no, this isn't everything changes overnight, but it is a meaningful shift towards how work should function. Less gatekeeping, more fairness, more protection.